we put a lot of effort and a lot of time into it, and we do get a lot of people that appreciate it and they know what we're doing, and yeah, it's great getting that support. And we don't have to flash around bloody everything and try and like live above your kind of bloody income kind of thing, because it just kills you. Like I've seen so many labels come in and they're just talking the talk and they're splurging out, they're getting in so much debt, can't sell the product, and then they disappear, and you're just like, oh, good on you. Like we're sticking around. We're not going anywhere. We're cemented. We've been here for 10 years.
It's time to run the Barracuda!
Yeah!
Everybody do it now! Do what, baby? Come on and do the Barracuda!
G'day, viewers. This podcast was brought to you by Koala Karma, the chill-out drink. That's right. Sit back, relax, get a Karma Koala in your hand, and talk about dirt bikes, mini bikes, 110s, 50cc's, that's right, pit bikes. Let's talk about clothing labels that support these sort of things. Greef Lifestyle Clothing, and the brothers that built that business. Troy Cochrane is in the chair today, and I have spoken to him once before on a different podcast show, and he's a great guy. That's why I invited him in today. They're helping promote this. He's bringing back bike racing. Pit bike racing is coming back to the coast in massive ways, thanks to these lads and Thumpstar. So, why am I talking so much? I don't know. Over to you, Troy Cochrane. Ow! So before, just say hello for me. I'll check the mic level.
Hello. How's it all going?
Up a bit.
How's
Go
that?
again.
Hello.
That's the way.
Bit better, yep.
Yeah, mate.
Sick.
Hey, Troy Cochrane, Greef Clothing. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good.
Put it there, champ.
How's it going?
Excellent.
I think my headphones are just cut out a bit.
Well, do they? How about this? Any good? Any good? Any good?
Yeah, now we're back on. There we go.
I told you my gear's crap.
That's a 6 hour. I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's good, mate.
Yeah.
Good to be here in Burleigh. Where's the Greef Lifestyle Clothing label?
Oh, we're unfortunately based up in the north of Gold Coast, which I love it up there. It's a bit more quieter, and I like having a good backyard for my dogs and whatnot. But I really miss, because we used to be down in Broadbeach here, and you miss being the centre of everything, like the surf lifestyle, the music scene, and all that. But no, it's all good.
It does. Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny you say that, because I just went over to Max Duff from Death Collective.
Yeah, I love his stuff.
He's 2 streets away, and in the same thing as the Gold Coast studio with
Maddie
McFerrin from Nitro Circus. Yeah, right next door. I'm waiting for you here. Is the Mad Hueys?
Yeah,
you know,
and we got YCF mini dirt bikes just up the road too.
Well, Matty Mac told me about them just yesterday. Yeah, and so I didn't realise. Actually, I had half a thought before you came in here today, because you've got the big Mini X Cup.
Yeah,
in my world, mate, you're the first one that is bringing the racing back.
Yeah.
It feels like it. And the people I talk to are like, yeah, this big race is coming. Do you remember the days when 200 dudes would show up for the race? Yes. Well, it's happening again. It feels like everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we used to race the mini bike scene 5 or 6 years ago, and used to just turn up, have a few beers and watch your mates race, because I'm too unfit for even mini bike racing. But yeah, and we, about a year or a year and a half ago, we sat around and we're just like, fuck, wish there was more races, like back to where it was. So now we've teamed up with Thumpstar, and we're trying our best to bring it back up and just have an awesome fun party scene with it. And
that's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge, and it's got a real buzz.
Yeah.
Just like I was talking about. And who's the bloke across the road here? What is it?
YCF?
YCF. I had half a thought was what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Before you came in, I went, wouldn't it be cool if I rang that guy right now
and
had him in the same room here, and we just started yapping about it, you know?
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you knew him.
Yeah, I met Patrick. I went down to the warehouse and he let me have a ride of the demo bike, which a few people would know, Jay Tui. He's in the Nitro Circus, BMX rider, all-round sick dude. And, he's sponsored by YCF. So I had his demo bike that Jay rode, and it's bloody mint. Patrick's a real nice guy. And
excellent. So they'd be... I've never heard of it, to be honest, man. I know
Oh,
Thumpstar back to front.
Yeah.
So they're in competition, obviously, then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're only new, so they're originally from I think France or in Europe somewhere.
Interesting.
And he's brought it into Australia, and
Okay.
it's good to see quality bikes like Thumpstars. They got a new owner, and their quality's through the roof now. There's YCF, like strong motos coming back from mini bikes. So.
Yeah, and that's what Thumpstar needs. Like everyone with a good product needs. Like I just told you, I was down at Death Collective, and then I looked up your awesome website just a minute ago, and you got a great T-shirt label, or everything label.
Yeah,
right.
yep.
But Death Collective are your actual competition.
Yep.
But there's something cool about the punter knowing that there's this great bunch of labels coming from this city. Like,
Yeah, yep.
and we can and actually, I got one of the shirts because I've got a gig on the weekend.
Oh, yep.
And I started, man, when you're in a crappy cover band, you start to go, what the hell am I going to wear? You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
after all these time, what the hell am I going to wear? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
and lately I've been getting this cool feeling. I know what I'm going to wear. I'm going to wear stuff that people I know make.
Yeah, local businesses. That's what.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really see them as competitors because Mac Stuff's in the kind of cafe races kind of scene and whatnot, and it's so much better for everyone to support these companies. Even the Mad Hueys, like they're a bunch of loose madmen, and although they are kind of competitors, I'd rather customers buy from like us, local businesses, instead of going for like bigger US kind of brands. Like, try and keep it all local. Yeah. And obviously, the more people that support the companies, we throw back into it, like with a mini cross event and whatnot. So
You start your own thing.
That's it.
Your own feeling. Yeah.
Get into it.
I've got heaps of Mad Huey stuff, but I can't wear it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so but your gear has got some fishing acknowledgement, you know, in a really cool way.
Yeah.
Which
Yep.
which they do too, you know. But
Yep.
if that was your world, you'd be easily having a whole rack of that stuff.
Yeah.
From all the labels.
Yeah.
That's good,
it.
man. Like
Yeah.
an old bloke once told me, like, you don't have to be in competition with your competition. You can,
Yeah.
you know, naturally you want to, you know, but you don't have. You can be proper mates and like, what are you making? When is your release coming out? Cool. I won't stagger it at the same time. We'll have a good time. We'll build something.
Yeah, well, that's it. And Pete, there's only rarely that you get the hardcore fans of your label that just wear nothing, head to toe Greef. The whole closet's full of Greef.
And they're weirdos anyway.
But yeah, that's it. You love my gear. Woo. Good on you, mate. Don't sit out the front of my house.
yeah. Oh, you're going to jail in that too. Oh, you don't sit in front of my house.
Yeah. And then, but everyone buys a range of different brands. So instead of dissing on other brands around the corner, I just have fun with it. Like, I've met a few of the Fens guys and stuff, and a few of my mates hang out with the guys because we love going to the band scene, and you always see a Fens dudes floating around down at Byron Bay there, and they're a bunch of top blokes too. Just so we're all on the same page, like we've got the same idea of what we want to do, and there's no point just being badasses and dissing everyone kind of thing.
Hey, mate, was it you that told me you worked with Paul Everest back in the day?
No.
It wasn't you?
No.
Must have been Max then. Okay.
Yeah. No, I called up Paul Everest because he's...
From Unit, yeah.
Yeah, he's got that new thing where he does direct garment printing and stuff. And
The T-shirt mill?
Yeah.
Yep.
And, I had a good chat with him about the old Unit days and stuff. And
No, it's not the T-shirt mill. I got to get that right. It's
Ultria, I think.
Ultria. Yeah, that's it.
That's the one. And, he just wanted a good chat. Another nice guy too. So...
Yeah, seriously, a great guy to learn from too. Like a Unit.
Oh yeah.
Started like we know. We probably had this conversation.
Yeah.
Started in the garage, made 20 million. In effect, lost it all in spectacular ways, and rebuilt himself as a person too.
Yeah.
You know, so it's great having those people in your town to go, okay,
yeah,
I can see what happened there, and I want to be better than that. And you guys have been doing this for more than 10 years or something.
Yeah.
Right?
2015 would have been 10 years. So, we've been in the game for a bit, and at least, like, we're constantly growing. We're never going backwards, so that's the main thing. We love doing it, and I would never stop doing it. Even if we don't hit the millions of dollars kind of mark and stuff, we're still having fun, supporting some great events and whatnot. And
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. So the last time you got heavily involved. Well, you know, the Mini X Cup.
Yep.
Is it one race? What is it?
Yeah, it's just for the one day.
Okay.
And each class gets the 3 motos, and then the tally from the scores from that, you get the overall winner and podium places and whatnot. So, yeah, we're expecting about 100 riders. So, yeah, it's going to get a bit hectic. And where we're hosting it down in Grafton, they are motocross mad down there. The whole town, they love on that stuff. And, yeah, as soon as we start handing flyers out there, hopefully get the radio and stuff involved, and should get a massive crowd.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. We're all going.
Yeah.
I was whinging to someone the other day. In Currumbin Valley, I got to go an hour and a half anywhere to see any kind of motorsporty sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. It's pretty bad. Like even more, like an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And Grafton's 3 hours from me, but still, I can't tell you the last mini dirt bike race that was promoted anywhere.
Yeah.
In 10 years, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you at all.
That's it. Everything keeps getting shut down. Promoters are just losing interest because they're not making the massive dollars on it. We don't want to make a cent on this event. What we're going to get is exposure for our brand. All our mates and everyone that rides minis, they have an excuse to get on their bikes and get back into it. So
fix them up, buy some parts, get some stuff happening, and just get the feeling you're in this group again.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone just has a good time. You can walk through the pits and have the best conversations with everybody. And the best thing too, we just confirmed this yesterday, is a local pub in Grafton. They're actually letting us hold the race in their backyard because they got good a bit over an acre property. And it's just about 5 minutes out of the main town, and it's prime. We have the mini bike event during the day, and then
At the back of a pub.
yeah. So
You're kidding me. What a score.
oh, they're the nicest.
So there's food, there's drinks.
It's got everything, and there's going to be live bands, and
Oh, man.
so we'll just migrate in there after the races, and
Oh, my God.
yeah. So
What's the name of that pub? Do you remember?
5 Mile Pub or 5. It's called Hotel Motel 5. Yep. But everyone just calls it the 5 Mile. So
Wow, good for them.
yeah, no, great. We called Brett up, the owner of the place, and he was just a bit worried he didn't have enough land. But mini bike races, you pretty much just build a BMX track, and yeah. So he's just like, get on it, we'll do it, we'll have live bands.
So when it comes to the regs of the back in the day,
Yeah.
I was in the import class.
Oh yeah.
And I just had a bike,
Yeah.
But my, Mudgy was in a, they ended up, well,
Shannon
some people,
Wheel.
Shannon Wheel, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was in the, all these classes developed.
Yeah.
And that's where other guys were saying, oh, that's where it went bad because, there was super fast bikes and blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
and this and that. So what's it like?
Yeah, well, there's a few main classes now, which is a bit better. Like there's the whole import and all that, and the big range of classes is gone. There's like the stock 50s, which is always fun to watch.
Yeah.
Then the 88 limiteds, 10-inch and 12-inch, and there's pro and amateur in both of them. So
Tyre size, yeah.
yeah, the tyre size,
Yeah.
so the rear tyre. Because once you get the 160cc mini bikes and they've got 14-inch wheels, it's pretty much just like a big 250F kind of, like compared with the proper mini bike scene. So, yeah, we go the 12-inch at the most, and then we've got the Pro Open where everyone can just go haggard in it.
Okay, but it still has to be
12-inch, yeah.
Great.
So then it keeps that mini bike feel without getting to like proper motocross
Yeah,
racing.
and they're still hard to ride. Like a 12-inch tyre is
Yeah.
miles better than a 10, but
Well, that's it.
still they're pretty wild to ride.
Oh, yeah. And you get the good, like they just hit all the big jumps and they'd still go really quick on the tight circuits. So, yeah.
Oh, mate.
I can't wait for it.
Mate. And these guys, Thumpstar would be just rubbing their hands. So,
yeah.
where's the nearest dealership then? Or where's your nearest lad to talk to? I remember I was working at North Manly back 2008.
Yeah.
And I lucked into a job working at a Vespa shop. And it turns out this one in Cremorne had a North Manly shop as well. And I went over there, and here they are selling Motovert, and that was the Thumpstar brand gear.
Yep.
And they all got stolen, which is a side story.
Oh, yeah.
But, I remember going, yes, finally, 5 years later, I'm looking at these little pit bikes again. And here we are in the middle of Sydney. But no one was buying, I'll be honest. There was no inner city Sydney. It was like...
Yeah.
There's hardly anyone that could do anything with them. But
Well, that's it. It's all Western Sydney and stuff that do the riding out there and
yeah.
whatnot.
So you're saying they've changed
Yeah, there's a new